Wasn't expecting to see him. Bugger! That'd be a good place for a large fish to lurk. In those roots, if you're hooked up, you'd never get it in. Another glorious day in paradise. Now, I'm fishing a river this morning that I haven't been to for probably a good 9 months. Look at these buggers panic when I start walking towards them. So I haven't fished up here for about 9 months, I suppose, and it's changed substantially. We've had some decent floods over winter. I wouldn't say we've had anything sort of biblical, but we've had enough water that yeah, things have changed substantially. Just when you think you've sussed out a river, Mother Nature goes and blasts a couple of million litres of water through it overnight, and the whole thing's different, which is good. It's like fishing a brand new river. Look too bad in this bit. You know, I can see quite far into that. Maybe once the sun comes up and the river level drops just a fraction, we might be in business. We may be lucky enough to start spotting fish without them spotting us. Just need to spot one at a bit of bloody distance instead of standing on top of it. Don't make any goat jokes. Had to make a slight detour for a snag. Oh yeah. Beautiful, beautiful October temperature river. Refreshing. You've got some pull. Get out of those sticks. Get out of the sticks. Get out of the sticks. No. Come on. Oh, beauty. What a beautiful fish. Absolutely stoked. Yes. Awesome 5-pound fish. Beautiful condition. They just look like a real good spot over there, up behind that boulder up there. I knew if I just kept on flicking something down through, if anything was there, I was going to have a look. I saw the tail flick around on one of the follows, and about 2 casts later hooked up and landed at about 100 metres downstream. 5-pound fish. I'm using 5-pound tippet and a 6.4 pound, I think it's a Rio leader. So not a lot of wiggle room when you get a 5-pound fish, but man, the Airflo Creek, good rod, heaps of power, enough forgiveness that when it wanted to run, man, that rod doubled over. I don't know if it was as flexy as that buddy Riverworks SPS that I had, but man, wicked, good fish, bloody awesome. Nice solid 5-pounder, and that's my 3rd fish for the season. Bloody beauty. Rightio, sun's coming out, river's going down. No doubt there'll be more fish feeding. Let's keep on moseying up and see who else is about. Well, all is a little bit quiet for my liking. The sun's beaming into the river, but I ain't seeing anything. If it's in there, it's hiding. It's hiding quite well. I've chucked on a Royal Wolf with a pheasant tail dropper just to hit some of these pools. Saw a good fish back there a bit. Once again, I just got too bloody close before I spotted it. Sort of ran out of options to fish at it, and it swam off. Bit of a bugger. These things will happen from time to time. That was a good fish. He was just there. Wasn't expecting to see him. Bugger! Bugger. Just lost a fish. Wasn't too bad either. I couldn't see the fish, but it just looked like a pretty good spot, so I flicked the cast out there, saw him come back and follow it once, on the second cast. Like the indicator didn't go down, but there was an almighty tug on the line, and then next thing there's a fish doing a dance around my feet, and he got off. Story of the day. Now, it's getting pretty late in the day, so I'm going to have to start making some serious decisions soon about how much further I want to fish up, and what time I need to start heading out so I'm not walking too far in the dark. Rightio. Well, 1 trout landed, 2 trout hooked up, both got off, and about 5 trout almost stood on. Gee, you know, it's having one of those days where you see something, you're pretty sure it's a fish. You give it a couple of casts, it doesn't react. So then you, oh crikey, traction control on. So then you go to walk past it and it swims off, and it turns out to be quite a nice fish. Yeah. We'll work on that. Early days yet. Start of the season, still a bit rusty. Got to make those opportunities count though. Yeah, today is the day of missed opportunities. There's a few fish I probably should have had, but made too many silly mistakes, spooked too many. I don't think I lined any though. That's always a bonus. What's that over there? Is that a fish? No, I'm guessing that's a stick. No, it's not even a stick, it's a underside of a rock. They're hard to catch. They don't take flies, those things. Right, the walk out. So I've got quite a few k's to bimble down the river to get back to the Wagoon, but I've loaded up on heaps of licorice all sorts, so I'm absolutely buzzing with sugar. So we'll probably run out of light before we run out of energy. That's alright. There was a fish down here before. I almost stood on it. That'll be a good place for a large fish to lurk. And those roots, if you're hooked up, you can never get it in. Well, should be bloody good fun anyway. All your leader and line disappeared into it. And then you'd be rooted, quite literally. This looks like us. Time for a brew, because I am hope. Brew o'clock. Well, the Canon Powershot got an update. The new one's ready for me to pack up. The insurance company came through. Always nice when you're paying a bit of coin for the old insurance, that when you do need it they make it as simple as possible, and yeah, Jill was pretty bloody good actually, so cheers Jill. Pick up the camera Thursday morning. Thursday morning the Canon Powershot will be back in action. Well, a brand new Canon Powershot will be back in action, and this time we won't try to drown it. We'll do our best not to be a knob end and destroy the new camera. If I do destroy the new camera, I'm basically going to have to live out in the bush, because my wife was really happy with the other one getting drowned. Yeah, she was stoked.